FishTankTV.com, Dustin's Fish Tanks. What's up, guys? This is Brogan. Making a video today, show you guys what's going on in my tanks, and kind of let you guys know what's up with this or whatever. So I want to get this out of the way so that way I can start knocking out videos and whatnot, because this one's kind of been holding me up and whatnot. So this is my 30-gallon. You know what, as a matter of fact, I'm actually just going to tell you guys, like, I don't know, just some info vids. I'm going to kind of skip, like, telling you guys what's up with my tanks, whatever, but if you want me to make a video on that, let me know. I'm just going to kind of skip it, but I'll show you guys what's up, what's going on. So, this is my 30-gallon. Doing pretty good. I got this stuff yesterday, so I went on vacation for 2 days. This is for you, Dustin. Went on vacation for, like, 2 days, didn't feed my fish, and I came back and all my duckweed was gone. The water just looked like that, and I couldn't believe it, and I was like, you know, what the heck. So it's kind of lucky though, because on my way back I bought some salvinia, and but Dustin was wondering what kind of fish eats duckweed. Well, other than goldfish, I've seen my angel and my gourami both eating duckweed. I think it's my gourami because I've seen him eat more of it, but I have seen my angel eat it quite a bit too. You know, I see him eating leaves all the time. So I think both of them together just mawed that stuff down. So, you know, and it's part of it's because I didn't feed them. So they just got hungry and ate the duckweed. So, by the way, guys, you can leave your fish. I don't know, I've never actually done it, but they say that you can leave your fish for, if you're going on vacation for less than a week, then you shouldn't feed your fish. So that's just what I've heard. Yeah, so I actually, on my way back, I bought this salvinia stuff, which is, I'm glad my duckweed's gone. This stuff is really cool, man. I don't know if you guys can see this, but like, it looks kind of like a Venus flytrap, dude. It's pretty sick. It's got like little hairs in there. It's like, it looks like a Venus flytrap, and it's got these like little hairs right in here. I think they keep it dry because if you bring it underwater, like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it like creates a bubble, so it always stays dry. Pretty cool stuff. Also, it's got, unlike the duckweed, it's got these roots underneath, which are really cool. Fish love it. My rainbows love it, man. These guys just swim around up there. I've seen my shrimp, my amanos and stuff, they'll like latch on to one of these little guys, you know. They'll just latch on and like float around the tank with it and whatnot and jump from one to another. So, pretty cool stuff. My only concern with it, though, is that it'll block too much light. I don't know, we'll just have to see how it goes, I guess. I'll let you guys know if it does end up doing that. Keep an eye on my plants, make sure they're still getting enough light and whatnot, so I think it'll be alright. Pretty cool stuff, man. I just got these fork-tail rainbows. I just got 4 more of them, so now I got 8. I want to get 10 eventually, and hope that they maybe breed. I don't know, I don't think I'll get very much, because they only lay like an egg a day or something like that, but maybe a few babies will survive. Who knows? I also got, look at this, dude, this tiger lotus. Look at that. That is blood red, dude. Look at that. Isn't that sick? That is so sweet. I'm so stoked. And I put it in there, let's see, when did I put it in there? Tuesday, so yesterday. Yesterday night, dude. And overnight, I've got a whole new leaf. I don't know if you can see that little leaf in the middle right there. That little tiny one, like right there, you know, that little one. That is brand new. It's a brand new leaf. That's the power of dirt, dude. And Chuck, this is also for you. This baby tears right here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Trying to get a good video. It's kind of small. This little piece was like floating around the tank at my fish store, and I said, "Hey, can I have that for free?" You know, because I figured it would work good in the dirt. And they said, "Sure. I don't think it's gonna make it." And I was like, "Well, probably not, but we'll see." And all these leaves are brown. All the old leaves, you know, that were on there were brown when I got it. And if you guys look now, there's just new growth, like everywhere is new growth, new growth, new growth, new growth. This whole thing right here is new growth, new growth, new growth. If you guys look from here, from like here up is all new growth. And this is in like a matter of like 4 or 5 days. Like after 3 days, man, this thing had tons of new growth on it. So, that's the power of dirt. And anybody knows about baby tears, you know, they're hard to grow. And I mean, I've got like low lighting. I have no CO2. I just started using ferts. So, you know, it's bumping right now, dude. I'm going to have a full set of baby tears that I got for free thanks to dirt, man. So, pretty cool stuff. I'll show you guys this really quick. So I got a zigzag eel, who, by the way, I think might have died. Kind of sucks. I haven't seen him. He normally always hangs above the gravel, and he disappeared. It's kind of like Dustin's, you know, purple tang. I never found the body. So I haven't seen him in like a week and a half. And I haven't seen him feed. I've been trying to feed him. You know, normally I feed him with like an eyedropper, but if I can't find him, I can't feed him. So I've just kind of been leaving it, and like I'll still wake up and the food's still there. So I don't think he made it. But who knows? I had a buddy who had a fire eel for like 5 years, and thought he was dead after like a couple weeks because he never saw him. And like 5 years later, his son runs up to him, "Dad, what's this in the tank?" And it was his fire eel. Somehow the guy had survived for like, maybe it was like 5 months. I don't know. But I know it was a long time. I think it was like a year actually. But so to show you this with this micro sword, so he would kind of like go around and, you know, poke his head in the gravel, and he would uproot the sides of these micro swords. So what I did to hold that down, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a paper clip in the middle there. I just took it, made it like a U shape, and then pushed it down over it to hold it down while it gets settled in, you know, while it gets established. And seems to be working great. This plant actually is taken off. I can't even see the paper clip anymore, but I will take it out probably here pretty soon. You know, especially now that my eel won't be digging it up. Man, that sucks. He was so cool. I was really hoping to like hand feed him and stuff one day. But yeah. Hey, also guys, if you guys know what this stuff is in the back there, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let's see if I can get like a good shot. Anybody knows what that is, man? It's like kind of looks like seaweed, sorta. It does. It looks exactly like seaweed, but it's like, I don't know. I think I saw something online. It was like Pellini or something like that is what it was called. I'm not quite sure, but if anybody knows what that is, let me know. It, like, my LFS had it, and they gave it to me for free. You know, just like the Java moss. And by the way, you should never really. Most fish stores will give you Java moss for free. If you go in there and ask them for some Java moss, usually they'll give you it for free. So, and that stuff they just had in there, and they're like, yeah, you can have it for free, but they didn't know what it was called. So, I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know. It'd be cool. My jungle vow. If you guys look at this, see, normally I'd make longer videos, but I'm trying to get you guys kind of caught up and stuff, so. On my jungle vow here, this was planted lower, you know, it was planted like up to there or whatever, and I was reading, and it hasn't been doing that well, as you guys might be able to tell. You know, it's been in here for 2 weeks and hasn't done a whole lot, so. But I was reading that you shouldn't plant jungle vow past the crown. You know, the crown has to stay up, and the crown is where the roots and where the roots meet the plants, the leaves, and that has to be above the gravel. So what I did was I kind of pulled all these up a little ways. So hopefully that'll work. I don't know if anybody knows if that's true or not. Let me know. That'd be cool. Everything in here is doing pretty good. My ocelot sword is freaking. It's so cool, man. They get these like bright red leaves that come up. When they first come up, it's pretty cool looking. But yeah, man, good stuff. Oh, so I'll tell you guys this. So this is where I went wrong in my dirt convert, right? So there's a lot. I put too much dirt in here, first of all. And you know what? Actually, I'll make a whole video on that myself. I'll make a whole nother video on that. On how I screwed up on my dirt and how you guys should do that. So yeah, this is my 29. No CO2 yet. I do use Flourish Excel. I forgot about that. I am using Flourish Excel because I had some like left over, and I don't really, condone the stuff, I guess, but I'm just getting rid of it so I can get my money's worth, and then once I'm done with that, I will use CO2. I don't know what this is. This thing is just floating around in my tank. I think it's some Rotella, this stuff, Rotella indica. I think it's that stuff. But, yeah, so I use Flourish Excel. Just trying to get my money's worth. Same with the ferts. I'll use dry ferts, but I have, like, the fluoropride left over. And another trick with this stuff, too, guys, is this says, it says to add it once a week, after your water change or whatever. This actually says once a month or with every water change. So, which would be once a week. But, that's not how you should do ferts. You should do ferts every day. That's the correct way to do ferts. So this, I took the dosage, the weekly dosage, and divided it by 7. And so, like, it's 5 milliliters. 5 milliliters, I think, is like 100 drops or whatever. So, I did, like this one gets 40 drops, that one gets 14. And that way your plants can use it up more readily, and you have less chance of, like, overdosing on your ferts. So, by the way, this stuff, guys, I had some of this. This has copper in it. You got to check your stuff, especially ferts. A lot of ferts have copper in it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's copper right there. So, it may not. I used it on my fish tank once. It probably won't hurt them, but like in the long-term use, it will. You know what I'm saying? So, check your stuff for copper if you got shrimp. I think cories are also sensitive to copper. I can't remember. I don't know. I just try to avoid copper in all my aquariums. I figure why not? It's not good. I should know how to have an aquarium without copper. So I'll probably change that once one of them gets sick and I need to medicate them with the medication that has copper in it. But whatever. So cool stuff, man. This is my 10-gallon. This little crypt right here is bumping, dude. I mean, this had like a few leaves on it. Now it's got tons of leaves after 2 weeks. All new growth. Just bumping, dude. The jungle val in here is bumping. This jungle val is. I don't know why these guys aren't, and those guys aren't really taking off as much, but we'll just have to see. I also got 2 ocelot swords in here that aren't taking off very well. I ordered. Oh no, that leaf came off. Fuck. I don't think the ocelot swords are gonna make it. These guys in the back here. I cut them down too much. Like I cut all the dead leaves off, but I only left like 1 or 2 leaves on there, which was stupid. So, I don't think they're going to make it, which is kind of, it sucks. I would have rather sold them or something to get my money worth, but, you shouldn't have those. They're too big of a plant to be in here. Well, an ocelot sword, maybe not, but, like, my Amazon swords I got in here, too big of a plant. It's just, I had this guy who was going to put together a plant package for me, told him what I had going on, and he sent me this crap, and I'll never freaking buy from him again, because I don't know who the heck puts Amazon swords in a 10-gallon tank, but, whatever. So, that's that. The other thing I'll talk about really quick, actually I might put this in my next video, in the dirt video, but check these guys out, man. These are fork-tail rainbows, dude. Look at that. Their dorsal fins grow up. That's a male. But they're cool, man. They got these bright blue eyes. They're pretty. So if you got a tiny tank and you want some like cool looking fish that aren't like the typical tetras or whatever, these guys are kind of neat. I like them. They're pretty sweet. They normally hang out at the surface, but I think because I'm right here, they're like out in the middle or whatever. But yeah, man, cool stuff. If you guys want to see a video or whatever, let me know. Like I said, check out my videos, guys. I'll have, it may say an update or something like that, but like this video, you know what I mean? It's got all kinds of different stuff in it, so it may not be labeled as like, whatever you're looking for, but it still may have what you're looking for in it, you know what I mean? Like, if you have a question on plants, the, video might be labeled something else, like fish, but I'll still talk about my plants or something, so. Anyways, check it out, guys. Questions, comments, feedback, whatever, let me know. I'm happy, happy to help. I want to help. I get frustrated when I don't get asked questions, so. Anyways, fishtanktv.com. Chat with you guys later. Late.